What up, nerds and nerdettes? It is Saturday, July 18th. I just slapped publish on the third short story in a row for the stories that I publish every Saturday. Whatever. You've been following along, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. If not, whatever. Third Saturday in a row, slap publish. Got my first 5-star review on Amazon. Got 2 5-star reviews on Goodreads, so that's cool. Story was supposed to be 8,000 words. That was my goal for the week. After editing, the final word count for what was pushed online was 9,238 words. So, oopsie daisy. Wrote a little bit too much more than I wanted to. But that's how it goes when like Mondays and Fridays. Well, in this case, Saturday. I finished the book on Saturday, or earlier today. Mondays are always like my big day. Like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be writing the most that day. 2, I'm refreshed over the weekend. 3, starting a new story is so exciting. So, of course, that's always peak. Thursdays fucking suck. Thursdays have been terrible. Not this last week, but the week prior was fine. First week that I did this, heinous, terrible, disgusting, grotesque, bad. Same with this week. So yeah, that's why I ended up writing like 1,200 words more than I should, because, or not should, but was supposed to, or planned, or whatever. Just because it's just Thursday didn't reach the goal. Friday, did I? I think Friday fell short. Yes, so I just made it up on today, which I think is why I have it. So I only write on paper, or plan to, 5 days a week. That way Saturdays I can make up for any kind of lost whatever I had going on, or maybe it was I don't know. I have no idea. But Thursdays have been just terrible days for me, and I think it might be because I kind of think of the days as acts, ACTS, not AXE. With Monday being like, that's act 1. I'm setting things up, not sitting there and doing a whole bunch of exposition, but like, okay, here's a situation that they're being like, main characters being placed in. Here's the bad guys. Here's the, everything going on. Boom, bam, bing, right off the bat. Boom, act 1. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Act 2 and 2A and 2B. So Thursdays have been like, oh, I don't know if this is Act 2C, or is it the end of Act 2B and into leading up into Act 3, or what exactly is going on here? And it's kind of a weird spot where I think I need to, like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I need to do to ensure that my Thursdays are actually where they need to be and not way undercount. And then, of course, the last day is always the second most as far as going over what I anticipate writing when I first sit down, because I have to finish the story. And sometimes the story doesn't end exactly on the word count you want it. Sometimes you gotta talk some more shit. You know what I mean? So, always fun. Like today, I wrapped up the story with like 1,400 words. That's why it's way over, because I wrote for, I don't know, like an hour and mathematics here. I don't know, like, I think it's an hour and like 10 minutes or something like that. So, not doing a Pomodoro, just set my timer, start writing. Didn't really stop, just kept going, and that's where it ended up being. So, like I said, got some 5 stars. One was for the book from last week. The other one was from a book from a few weeks ago. I think this week moving forward, or like not moving forward, like this week coming up, like today I ain't doing anything for writing. Tomorrow I ain't gonna do anything. Monday I'm gonna feel fresh and refreshed to get back after it. I think that story is not going to be published online, at least for sale. I'm going to use that as a lead magnet for my newsletter, because you gotta have a newsletter, I guess. As much as I would rather just write and hit publish every week, unfortunately, I don't think that's the case when I'm not writing like romance or erotica. More so erotica than romance. I'm not poo-pooing romance by any means. I think kind of erotica is one of the few genres that you can get away with just write, publish, repeat, every few days, put out a new story, and people just eat it up and continue to consume it. I'm not sure if it's that way with romance. But I'm writing like pulpy thrillers where it's, there's not a, I don't know the right word. I don't know the right word. If I was writing, I'd be able to write the right word, but saying it, I don't know if it has that kind of audience where they are, you know, I don't know anything. There's only one thing I know, and that is that I don't know. So I don't know. I'm gonna start a newsletter. I had one started. I don't have a single fucking subscriber because I've not really promoted it besides saying, "Hey, subscribe to my newsletter." But I think now I'm going to have that. Hey, here's a free story. It's gonna be there. So hopefully people start opting in to joining my shit. That way I can send them an email every Monday saying, hey, in case you missed it, on Saturday I hit publish on another fucking short story, which will turn into novelettes, which will turn into novellas, and we'll go from there. So that's that. And then I'm going to take a lesson out of, all in self-publishing and take the last 3 stories I wrote because they feature the same main character kind of in various situations and just bundle those together into a 3-book big book. I'll probably make it into a paperback and then slap publish on that for this Saturday coming up. And then I have the luxury of going back and editing all the back matter and the older stories to say, hey, go opt in for some free shit. So that's that. That's what we're doing. That's what we're rocking with. Bye.